Hi, it's Dr. Aaron Gum, founder of Blueprint to Practice Automation, yourautomatedpractice.com. Today I want to talk to you about stories sell. How do they increase your sales? How do they increase your effectiveness, communication with your patients? When you think about it, some of the best movies out there have what? They have the best storyline. That's what you get sucked into. Or some of the sitcoms on TV or maybe on Netflix. You get sucked into the series and you binge watch these series over and over because of what? Because they have the best storylines. So when you're in your business and when you're in a clinic, when you're communicating with your patients or your potential patients, we've got to increase the stories into that process. So let me give you an example. We had a client of ours with Blueprint to Practice Automation. Now we have all automated processes, automated seminars, automated consultation pre-education, automated report of findings. Those are just a few things that we have automated. But what's important is you have to build stories around the automation for it to be effective. So this doctor was like, okay, I played the video and none of our patients are starting. I said, well, wait, let me back up. Record what you're doing, exactly what you're doing, because in the training, we talk about how we should be telling a story before that automated seminar, because they have to get to know you, they have to understand where you're coming from. And stories, when you tell a specific story that maybe has some emotion, that person gets connected to that story. And then when you close out the seminar, you have to close it out with a story as well, because that's going to suck them back in. So I had them record everything, and sure enough, he was just saying, hey, my name's Dr. Smith. Thank you for being here. I'm happy for you here. I'm excited for you to learn this information, and push and play. Scratch. That's not going to work. We got to stop and we got to tell a story. So for example, I have a background where I used to work in the healthcare industry. I worked in hospital systems. I taught medical doctors, medical nutrition. I sat in ORs. I sat in the hospital systems and really did trials on different products we had to offer. And a long story short, what I saw was our healthcare system was miserably failing, and people were dying, people were getting sicker, they had no hope, families were being affected, kids are being affected, careers are being affected, and in the end, that wasn't my passion. So I started looking around and started looking at different professions. I looked at naturopaths, DOs, chiropractic, and I went to this chiropractic office, and this chiropractic office was treating chronic conditions, reversing things like diabetes and heart disease and degenerative processes. And I knew right then and there exactly what I wanted to do, because my heart is into helping people, not watching people get sick and die. So that's kind of a short version of my story. You have to tell the same type of story before you go into that seminar, because when you really think about it, people don't care about the details. They don't care about the scientific. They don't care about the what class laser you have. They don't care about how many studies are behind the chiropractic adjustment. They just don't care about that stuff. But what they do care about is if that you care, that you have a heart, that you're a person just like them, and you got to show that part of the soul and the heart to these potential patients for them to connect with you. So stories sell. Some other instances where you can use stories in your clinic. So say you're doing a walkthrough, a tour of your clinic, and you're showing the patient where things are, and you know that patient's there for in your clinic for neuropathy. Well, you should have like a wall of fame, a testimonial wall, where you can actually walk them over to it, show them a testimony that reminds them of you. You tell a story about that patient. Mary, this patient right here has exactly what you're here for. They remind me a lot of you after I saw your paperwork. They came in, they had neuropathy, they were in severe pain, they're on medications, their life was being affected. We were reluctant, we were really able to help this person out, reverse this condition, and really change their life. I really hope I can do the same thing for you. By doing that, you're using someone else's story to connect that potential patient. Okay, so again, same thing. If you're in the consultation room, hey, you remind me of a patient we had, and this is what happened to them. They had similar things. They were suffering from similar conditions. It was affecting their life very similarly. So hopefully we can help you. So stories are very powerful. You got to think about where you can put these stories into your day, because even telling a story in a normal conversation with the patient during the day, maybe they're struggling. Say, you know what, I'm just not feeling better. You know what, You know, I've had other patients in this exact situation. You remind me of a patient I talked to last week, and then a week later they started feeling better. So just using stories in your everyday life and even in your personal life, they really are able to connect with people. So imagine this. Imagine having automated seminars, automated report of findings, automated consultation pre-education, and having the ability just to tell stories around those automated processes and scale your model, connect with your patients still, and have a more effective process for your patients. It's exactly what we do at Blueprint to Practice Automation. To learn more, you can actually go to www.yourautomatedpractice.com. Check out our testimonies, get on our website, get on our webinar. We have a lot to offer, but today was solely on adding value to your day and understanding how stories can sell, increase your sales in your clinic. So I hope that added value to your day, and we'll talk to you soon.